Alright guys, Brennan here. So as you can see right there, that's my 10-gallon sump. This is my 29-gallon, tank that I use to test out pumps and stuff like that. But basically, I kind of have the whole thing working almost how I want it. I'm gonna make a few more changes, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I have so far and what this thing is doing. So I'll get down here and show you guys. My water is coming in from right here, from the tank, and it's going down into this bio bale stuff, just for, for right now. I'm probably going to change this, but I actually wanted to have it to where it came down in the middle right here, and then had a T go out, so the water had to rise past the bio bale, get some of that biological filtration before it passed over into the second chamber. The walls are holding up good. You can see the water movement. The only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is water flow through the refugium. Now, it kind of just flows right over the top is what I'm seeing. So I think what I'm actually going to do is, in this panel right there, it's acrylic. I was probably going to drill some holes. Right there I have this small little drill that I could probably get in there and drill some holes with. So that way I get more flow. And another thing, the next chamber over here, as you can see, is the Maxi Jet and the Rio 1700. Now what the Maxi Jet is doing is it's actually pumping water from the last chamber and putting it right back in the first chamber. Now, I was thinking about putting it in here, so that way I get more water flow in there. So I'll probably end up just doing that, so that way I can get more water flow, circulation. And it's a lot more powerful than that. It's just the intake is kind of stuck to the glass, so it's not really spinning like it should. But this is my PVC tubing. I just added some extra fittings that I had just to kind of quiet it down and get it closer to the water right here. But I mean, as you can see, there's tons of bubbles, but I'm not really seeing any of those bubbles transfer over here. I know it's going to be different in salt water, but and what I have so far is I got that thick tubing that I was showing you guys. Almost fell over. And I had this little fitting that I found, or whatever. It came with my protein skimmer. Wow, my hand looks weird. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use this piece, get the barb all the way on there, and then use this to make like a little, comes up, over, down, and out, so it circulates the water in the tank a little bit more. But I'll just show you guys basically what happens when we say we have a power outage. Siphon breaks up in the hose. Water in the sump, fills up a little while the overflow kind of catches up. But other than that, it doesn't go any higher than that. I have it set to where if there is a power outage, the water's not going to go, spilling over the sump tank. And I also have it to where there's enough water in here to that when the power turns off, it turns back on. These pumps are they're not going to run dry. So I'll just show you what that kind of looks like. I won't show you up top, but I'll show you what it looks like down here. And you got to remember that this pump's also taking water out of here, but the water goes down to just below the panel. Or maybe it's, just below it. Where are we? Yeah. I have the ball valve on there that comes with the Rio pumps. You can see it right there. I don't think it's restricted at all though, so it's pumping full blast, and as you can see, there's a ton of water pumping out of here. So that's cool. Everything seems to be working good. This, of course, would be like macroalgae, cheetomorpha, something like that. And then, there'd be like my live sand and a piece of live rock in there, so the whole refugium setup. I'm probably going to go to the Home Depot and get some lighting for this, maybe some LEDs or something like that, but that's basically how I'm going to have it set up. And the protein skimmer, I'm still going to use the same hang on the back one, just because I wanted to kind of save space for the refugium and, not have to go buy a whole new protein skimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and use that hang on the back the backpack protein skimmer. And basically the intake pump will sit in the first chamber right here, and it's going to be pumping water, cleaning it, taking out the nitrites and the ammonia, whatever, and pumping the clean waterfall back in here. And that in itself is also going to help to mix my Cheeto and this refugium section around. So along with this MaxiJet pump, it pumps way harder than that. Let me see if I can get it off this glass so you guys can see. Yeah, look, there it goes. So it's pumping harder now. Anyways, with this pumping water and with the waterfall, the water circulating from the protein skimmer, and with the holes in here, I think that should give it plenty of circulation. So that'll be good. I mean, if you guys have any other tips for me on what I should do, I was actually thinking about ditching this whole pump together, putting a T-valve in here, splitting it off, and then having one run into here, but I don't really want to weaken the pressure of this pump because it's already kind of, well, not weak, but I mean, I don't want to weaken it any more than it is. But other than that, it's working good. As you can see, this is obviously not how I'm going to have it set up, but when the power shuts off, it sucks in air bubbles so it doesn't, break the siphon. And then it just turns back on, but I don't really know how to tell how much water this is pumping out, but I'd say it's a good deal, but I don't know exactly how much. If you guys can, let me know of a way to test it out, that'd be cool. And the other thing is this strainer. I don't know if this thing's going to be working too well. I might have to drill a bunch more holes on here just for it to be able to handle it. A bunch more holes right there on the top. Maybe in between all those holes, maybe some smaller holes. Maybe even cut some more on this side too, but I'll probably do that tonight. Just leave that out here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything seems to be working pretty good. The only thing that kind of sketches me out is when water evaporates from the tank or the sump. The only place that loses water is this little pump return place. All the water everywhere else is fine, but the pump return place, it kind of sketches me out because I don't have an auto top off, and I feel like if I forget to top it off one day, or maybe I leave for the weekend or something, I don't know. I probably never would leave without having someone watch the tank, but still. That's a very little bit of water, so if you guys have any tips, any ways of making a do-it-yourself auto top off, I would much appreciate that. But let's see if you can see this water coming in here. It is flowing in. I'm actually starting to see some, algae growth. How funny, it's been out here so long and it's growing algae. But, yeah, it's working good. It's quiet. The only thing you hear is the water splashing, so that won't be in there later on. Get this out of there. It's not supposed to be in there. Everything seems to be doing good. I plan on getting some timer power strips, probably from Home Depot, so I can put my lights on a timer, and then maybe have the pumps go on a timer, or at least have them to where I can turn them off during feedings and stuff like that. But other than that, guys, that's my sump. Everything seems to be working pretty fine. I'm probably going to let it run until I can get the rest of my parts. But yeah, other than that, that's my sump. That's my overflow. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, comment, help me out if you have any tips on how to do a refugium or something like that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching. Alright, guys, later.